Hello guys, so we are live. You know what time it is. It is the business side of entertainment o'clock, and of course my name is Kewe Akindola, aka Kawizi for Sheezy, and I am your host. Very quickly, I want to apologize and beg you guys. We should have been going with this broadcast at exactly 12 p.m. but it rained today, and traffic and all of that, and we had to start a little late. Okay, not a little late, very very late, but all the same we're here, and my special guest is in the studio as well. So we'll go on a very quick break. And when I come back, you'll be meeting my actor, producer, writer. He's so talented. He does 1,000,001 things. So you'll be meeting him after the break. So don't go anywhere too far. Please stay close to your radio. It is the business side of entertainment, brought to you from Insights Radio.
You are listening to Nigeria's first finance radio station, Insights Radio. You're welcome to Insights Radio.
Okay, so welcome back to the show. It is the business side of entertainment. And before we went on the break, I told you that I have a special guest in the house. He's a producer, an actor, and he just released a movie. Yeah, so I'm talking about no other than David Akande. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi, David.
Yeah, I'm fine. Good
Good to have you in the studio.
Yeah, the pleasure is mine to be here.
How was it like getting here?
Seriously, it was story for another day.
Story
Maybe
for
I'm just
another
gonna
day.
write a movie out of it. Seriously.
He's going to write a movie out of his experience. Awesome, David. Okay, so tell me, let's start with very quickly, who is David Akande?
Yeah, David Akande. David Akande is everything awesome. Seriously,
He's everything awesome. That's so ambiguous. Narrow it down to.
Yeah, definitely. I would do that. David Akande is an actor, is a
Okay.
producer.
Okay.
And I am that guy. Like, I am Kito.
You're keto.
Seriously.
Okay. So let's take it from there. So tell me, how did that name, Mr. Keto, come about?
Yeah, the name Kito. Kito started from Ige Aga movie, Ige Aga Part 1, written and produced by Abiodun Jimo,
Okay.
the award-winning Abiodun Jimo AMVCA winner.
Okay.
So it's just like, it was a story of a school. Some students were failing English language, particularly they were failing English language. So the principal of the school decided to get them a teacher to help them
To improve their
to
English.
improve their use of English. So when the principal got a teacher, the teacher eventually was not communicating. She was just bamboozling them, like just speaking grammar, and the students were just like, hello, what is happening here? What is this woman saying? She's not communicating, she's not telling us what we need to know.
Okay.
And so there was this particular student at that school named Kito. Anytime this teacher speaks big grammar, Kito goes off. Kito faints. Kito will just faint because the grammar is just too much. Anytime he hears the Lampuni is deja vu, Pere, Ogologo, Mabia, and the guy's just like, bass. Kito gone. So from there, I got the brand name Kito. I played the character of the guy that faints all the time when the teacher speaks big grammar. So I got the character. I got the name Kito, and then eventually when I produced my movie, I titled it Kito.
Okay.
Because it's something people wanted to know more about the life
About
of
who
Kito.
Keto was.
Yeah, so,
Okay, so you just took it from
yeah,
there.
from there.
Okay, great. Awesome. I like that. So Keto. So I can call you Mr. Keto, right?
Yeah, definitely. People call me Kito. Someone still called me Kito this morning.
Okay. So tell me, have you always wanted to be an actor?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, so this has been your dream right from time.
It has.
It's something
It
you've
has.
always wanted to do.
Yes, I've always wanted to be an actor. I've always wanted to be an actor.
Okay.
Always wanted to be an
You've
actor.
always wanted. So it's not like you were doing something else and you now diverted into acting. It's something your mind has always been fixed. Like, I want to act. I want to go into acting.
Yes,
and it's
because I've always seen myself as an entertainer.
Entertainer,
Yeah, right
okay.
from time, because I started up as a presenter. So
Okay.
I discovered I could present more.
Okay.
So I was just like, I was back then in Ilorin. I grew up in Ilorin, born,
Okay.
bred, buttered,
In
seed,
Ilorin.
everything in
Everything.
Ilorin. So from my primary school to secondary school to university, so it was in Ilorin. So I had always done some presenting, and so eventually I discovered I could act, and I know that these two talents are interwoven. So
Yes.
I decided to develop it. You can't just do just one thing. You can multitask, since it's not just one talent. So I
Yes.
decided to develop my presenting
And
develop
also
my acting as well. So that was why I started. But it's always a childhood dream. I'd always wanted to be an actor.
And
Really loved it. Like, I saw it on screen, I was like, I think I should be there.
Wow.
And I just worked towards it. Yeah.
And you're there now. Awesome stuff. Okay, so tell me, what's it like being a producer? What's the life of a producer like? What's it like?
The life of a producer. The life of a producer is, see, you really need to know what you want.
Okay, let me not say producer. Let me say movie, production, because
Okay.
there are different types of producers. So for our listeners to understand,
Okay.
we're talking film production here, not
Okay.
music.
Yeah.
So what's it like being a film producer?
Yeah, being a film producer is fun. It's fun.
Okay.
It's good. It enables you to do something like what you really. It enables you to bring your picture to life. It enables you to bring your picture to life. Your picture, your dream comes to reality. You can actually showcase it to people, and
Okay.
because being a movie producer, you tend to tell a story.
Okay.
You're coming out to tell a story for everybody to see, and it can be tasking but interesting.
But
It can be
interesting.
tasking and interesting, and it gives you a platform. For example, for those that are like someone like me, that I'm an actor and I decided to produce a movie as well. So it gives you a platform to showcase your talent,
To showcase
like to showcase different sides of you, all shades of you. So
Okay.
for example, now let's say the way I produced the movie. Now most people see me like when people saw Kito, they were like, David, I never thought you could do something like that. Because as a character, like people see me as this guy that, okay, it will suit more of like a serious role, the pastor-like kind of guy and stuff like. But when they saw me in Kito, and I was like, Kito, a comedy, and the way I acted, and people were like laughing.
Wow,
I'm
so
like,
you can
David,
do this.
so you could actually do this well. But you know, the truth is that if Kito were not to be in my movie, some producers might decided not to use me in, like, they might decide not to call me for a comic role.
Okay, but
Yeah,
because
so-
it was yours,
Well, it's mine
you put
too.
yourself.
I decided to do a comic role. Like, I wrote a movie recently, Kewe, and I acted the role of a conductor.
Okay.
So seriously, I wrote that movie. I chose that character because I felt it could actually, like, it's something different. So you being a producer, I think I can make reference to my sister in Nollywood, Funke Akindele. Like when she was still into prolific producing,
Yeah.
like doing more of Yoruba movies and stuff like
Okay.
that. See, she acted so many roles. Like today, you've seen Omogeto, Jennifer, that eventually became a brand.
Okay.
And like she was able to do different characters. And why? Because it's a movie. So you'll be able to do so many things, and it's really not about the money, but you sell your brand out as a producer. So it's really, being a movie producer is interesting and gives you good experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it's about. Production is you bringing your picture to life. What you have, your ideas, what you have, what you want to see in a movie.
In a movie.
You see it when you direct people to do this and do that.
Yeah.
But what's the difference between a producer and a director? Do they do the same thing?
No.
Okay, so what does a director do?
A director owns the film.
Oh.
Practically, it's, when you do a movie now, and although we're still trying to get that idea in Nigeria,
Okay.
if I decide to produce a movie now and I call a director, it is the director's film.
Oh.
It is the director's film, but produced by me.
Okay, but it's your movie.
Yeah, it is my movie. I produced it. But the picture, the conceptualization, the idea, what you saw in the movie is
It's
for
from the director.
because it's the directorial picture that you guys are watching.
Oh.
So the director is the number one crew. So because he owns the totality, he gets the picture, he makes the film what you really want it to be.
So I get that, because sometimes I'm a little bit confused. What's the difference between, because when you say I bring my my thoughts and my ideas to life, and then you're now saying again that it's the director. So at least thank you for that clarification.
Yeah.
So we now understand. So now moving on very quickly, what's the movie industry like in Nigeria? What's it like? Nollywood. What's Nollywood like in Nigeria?
Yeah, Nollywood is the Nigerian movie industry, and it's our own. It's developing every day. Nollywood is getting better. We're telling great and amazing stories. The cinema is doing fine in Nigeria now. It's coming up. It's not where we want it to be, but it's really not where it used to be. So Nollywood is our own industry, and our movies, we're churning out movies every blessed day. New movies, check online, check pay TV, check cinemas. Like, we're having good movies. Nollywood is not doing bad.
So Nollywood is doing good.
Yeah,
they're getting better every day.
We're getting better every day. There's just one thing. That's one thing I really need to say. We are getting better every day.
Okay, great. Tell me, so now you said now let's talk about movie production.
Okay.
So how do you raise funds to do a movie?
Yeah.
How do you generate income? Now I have a movie in mind that I want to do, but it involves a lot of funding. So how do I go about getting funds to do my movie?
Yeah, getting funds to do your movie. If you want to produce a movie, you should have some fun on your own. Seriously. Personally, you should.
No, but obviously you know how Nigeria can be. You might not have it all. So what?
Yeah, you might not have it all. That's why I said you need to have some.
Okay, just have a part of it.
A part of the money, so you can talk to people. You can talk to people with like minds, people that will share your dreams, share your ideas.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and you can actually get a team to work with. So if you get a team to work with, so you guys can find a way to raise money
together.
And sometimes, I think I just heard something about the CBN loan for filmmakers and some other people, for creative people. So you can actually make an attempt to do that if it works fine for you. But for someone like me, my experience was like, I have a wonderful team. Like, I have a wonderful production team, and I know you guys felt their impact even before I came around for the show. So I work with Prodigy and Pence Communications, and so my team and I were able to source for funds for, especially when I wanted to produce my own movie. We were able to get funds, and to be sincere, it was my first, so I had support from my family. I had support from my
big ups to the family. They're always there.
Yeah, seriously. My family members are my number one fan, both my biological family and my Prodigy family. We worked together to get funds, and part of my own personal funds too. So we placed everything together to make the movie a success. So for people that do not have money and you have an idea, just talk to people that can share your ideas, people that would not kill your dream. Because it's sometimes always scary for new people to just come around and say, okay, they want to produce a movie, and they just talk to everyone. And when they talk to everyone about it, that's when some people started, maybe we should go do something else. It's too expensive. Just do this, just do that.
They try to discourage you from doing what you want to do.
Just try to talk to like minds, people that are in the same field, people that really understand what you want to do, and most especially people that believe in your dream. Talk to them. Find a way to go around it.
Okay, so before you even mentioned family, I wanted to talk about finance houses, but I know you mentioned already that the government is doing something. So let's put the government aside now.
Okay.
When you go to finance houses and tell them you need money to do, you have a good idea of a good movie.
Okay.
Are they supportive? Are they ready to assist you with funds to do your movie? I know a popular, I don't want to mention his name on TV, or is that okay to mention his name? If I can remember his name. He does big movies, and we hear that he spends millions, 20 million, because he needs to create like props for the movie to. So how did he get his own funds? So is it that the finance houses actually help the bigger guys because he's popular already? We're talking of the likes of Kunle Afolayan, because he's done big movies and he spends a lot of money. So for somebody who is just coming into the industry, and you go to a finance house, are they receptive? Are they ready to help you or not?
See, the point is this: when you have a good idea, you you can actually walk up to someone and say, okay, this is my idea and I want to work with it.
Okay.
And I believe everything starts one step at a time. It's just one step at a time. The point is this. For example, if you decide to go to someone with a terrible idea,
Okay.
I'm serious, they're going to push you back, because we have so many people with good ideas that have not even gotten that opportunity. So I know some people have actually gotten loans, some filmmakers have actually gotten loans to shoot movies,
Okay.
and it's really not bad.
Okay.
Although they...
No, I'm not saying if it's bad. I'm saying, do they help you guys? Do you think they are
Yeah.
helpful? So if you, for example, walked into a finance house now and
Okay.
said, I need money to shoot my movie,
Okay,
do you think they would want to give you money?
why not? They would.
Okay, so they would if your idea is good enough.
Yeah, my idea is good enough.
So which means
Come
they're
up with
supportive
something.
then.
Yeah, they are, but at least I think the support should be more.
Okay, they can do
Because
more.
the fund is available, not so much, and it's not so like available to so many people, because most times you just get to hear that, okay, there's funds available for entertainers, and eventually you're going to hear some people get the fund. How? Like, okay, where are the movies? Like I was saying, the movies I was doing. So sometimes you just really have to, you just wonder, like, that's
What's
why
happening? So it's a case of
sang "This Is Nigeria." Oh my God.
okay, so that's
So many things
so that's a
goes
clear
like-
case of what we're experiencing. It's a "this is Nigeria" syndrome. I understand
seriously.
you. Don't worry. I know what you mean. Okay,
No.
so now tell me, if you had to change your career path. Okay, I think I should leave that part for when we're about to round up the show, because that's the
Okay.
personal side of you now. So let's move on to piracy in Nigeria.
Oh God.
So the way you went, oh God. So tell me, what do you think about piracy first? What are your feelings? What are your thoughts?
Piracy is terrible.
terrible.
Piracy is killing. Piracy is not. It's bringing down the Nigerian movie industry, because most times I just hear people say, yes, Nigerian movie industry is not doing fine. We're not doing like Hollywood. We're not doing like Bollywood. I'll be like, okay, you guys are not encouraging filmmakers in Nigeria. For example, someone spends like 5 million naira to make a movie, and it decides to sell the movie. For example, let me share an experience with you.
Okay.
I read a movie, Kewe, and
This Kewe you are calling is my name.
Kewe is a movie you need to
Please.
see. Kewe is a movie you need to see, produced by Debbie Shokoya. So
Okay, so shout out to Debbie, because you used my
Yeah.
name, so I hope I'm going to be getting some premium or something for my name.
seriously, you gotta get some royalties. Oh my God, this is Nigeria. Don't talk about that.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
So imagine like producing a movie, and I think the movie came out on Monday, and I saw a video that the pirated copy came out on Tuesday.
Whoa.
No. So
As in, the movie came out on Monday,
Monday,
and
it
on
was
Tuesday you
released
could
on
see.
Monday.
Wow.
And on Tuesday you could see the pirated copy.
Wow.
And so how much sale do you expect the producer to make
when you've already put it out
when the
there.
pirated copies is everywhere? It's like Lagos flood. So it's
Wow.
seriously.
But funny for artists, they like it when pirates take their music around, because
yeah, they
so there's
believe-
like two extremes. It's favoring some people, and then it's damaging some others.
See, piracy would actually favor maybe an artist, an actor, because people get to see your face more. They tend to see your face, like everybody's just like.
He's just
seeing
talking
your
about
face
you. Okay.
everywhere. They take the movie to the grassroots. They take the. So,
Okay.
but the point is, for a producer,
You're
now,
not getting.
you're not gonna get much fund from
Wow.
your movie, because if you decide to, for those that give their movies to marketers, if let's say some years ago when the piracy was not so strong like this, like the strength was really not that much, you can decide to get a movie. If you produce a movie and you sell it, let's say a marketer decides to buy your movie for 5 million naira, and let's say you produce the movie with like, let's say 2.5 million, and decide to buy it for 5 million naira.
At
But
least
now-
you're going to make something.
At least you're making some. But now, hello, when price is even going to kill the marketer himself, so he's going to tell you, okay, you're producing a movie of 2.5 million, maybe I think I can pay you. That is if he decides to pay you 2 million.
Wow.
So the producer is running at the loss, because even the marketer is scared, because he believes if he wants to sell the movie, people are going to pirate it, he's going to run at a loss. So
Okay.
piracy is not good.
It's
It's not encouraging. It's killing
The
movie.
industry.
It's killing the industry. And if you do not have much producers, then even the actors are not going to get jobs. So,
Wow.
so it's really discouraging.
It's really discouraging.
Yeah.
So what can you do? What can be done to prevent piracy? I'm sorry. What do you think can be done?
See, it starts from seriously, piracy. It starts from the mind at first, because some people are there somewhere. If you just, number one, if you have the picture of the fact that someone is working and you just sit somewhere to just earn
From what you did not
even so I think it starts with the individual mind. When these people need to talk to themselves, like, why not just get something better to do with your lives? Like, seriously, get something better to do with your life. But one thing, I think the government need to be more effective, and we need to get better channel of distribution so that our movies do not even just get out to some of these guys
at
and
all.
just come out and just dub it and just take it everywhere. Like, and I know some people still, one major problem that we have is that even we do not have reliable hands. Some people, you can actually give them your movie and
They would even be the ones
the funny thing is, you can see a movie. I saw one of the biggest movies in Nigeria last year.
Okay.
I was going somewhere and someone just bought the pirated copy out. Like, and the movie was very, very hot in the cinema. How did it get out?
Wow.
How did it get out? So some people somewhere are not doing what they are supposed to do the right way. Something is not right somewhere.
So it simply means that it might even be from the inside.
It might be from the
it's
inside.
It's like a mole inside us,
about.
That's doing this thing.
Yeah, and I'm sure there will be a cabal. Like, there will be some strong hold around this piracy of a thing, because we've been fighting piracy for years. Even before I knew anything about the movie industry, I would watch a movie and I would see people making adverts and saying piracy is killing, piracy is doing this, piracy is doing that. They've been fighting it for years. So, and it's still the same old story till date. Like, seriously, it's not encouraging
at all. Okay, wow. So I don't know, pirates, this is for you guys. You need to stop what you're doing. You're not helping the producers.
No,
you're not helping them make any money. We're part of the problem of Nigeria. That's just what it means. We're saying the country is bad, but everybody in their own way is contributing to why the country is not working. So please play your part and let's put an end to piracy.
Yeah, let's put an end to piracy.
Let's
please,
put an
guys.
end. Yeah, we need to. Okay, so tell me now, how can our Nigerian movies sell internationally? Because we see that international movies get here and everybody's longing to watch. Avengers is out, what's that other one that just came out with which day? Everybody's longing. But do our movies get to their own tables and people are longing to watch them? What can we do to make our movies be on the international, platform?
Yeah, so we need to start with our productions, because, for example, now you can't just say there are some movies you're going to see and you'll be like, hello, can this movie even get out of the production room? Can it get out of the room? Like, so we need, number one, our stories. And there's one amazing thing about Nollywood, there's one amazing thing about Nigeria, there's one amazing thing about Africa.
Okay.
We have good stories to tell. So the only thing is we need to get the right means to tell our story. Let's get good productions. Let's do good productions, and then we channel it out to the world. And we need to get a strong distribution network, because, for example, now we all know Lionsgate. When you say Lionsgate, it's okay, something is coming from Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
So when you see Warner Bros, when you see Universal, in music, when you see Sony, okay, these guys are worldwide brands.
Yes.
So we need a good distribution network.
Okay, there's something that can take, this
that can take our movies to different parts of the world. Because when I saw like a quick diversion, I saw a video by Nicki Minaj, and just within a day it had 10 million views on YouTube. Like, seriously, and I was like, hello.
No, but don't you think it's because Nicki Minaj is who Nicki Minaj is? Nicki Minaj has a team.
Okay. Possibly a team they might just be like 10, say, but they are working. There are more than like 100 people working with some people in Nigeria. Like, we don't need numbers. We need people that can actually work.
Okay.
People that can make things happen. For example, let's say a Nigerian movie now. When you have a perfect story, when your story is good, when your story is sweet, like, then I think I've seen so many films. Like, let's say Nigeria now. We want to talk about our independence. let's say we want to talk about, there was a movie that talked some that was just a little, it talked a little about October 1st. Let's say you have a movie like the October 1st, and it's a story you want to tell, you want to push it out there to the world, for the world to see. Like, it's a story about our culture, it's a story about our heritage, a story about our independence. So you can actually take a movie like that. You need to get a strong distribution network. And let's say there's a movie I want to talk about. There was a time that tribal marks were being used for identification in Nigeria.
Okay.
Like, even in Africa, they say, okay, your child, they need to identify these people in terms of war, so you know where people are coming from. So the whites, most times when the whites see Africans with tribal marks, sometimes they get scared because they do not even know what tribal marks are. And now it's more like tribal mark is going barbaric, is going, people are just,
nobody wants to do it anymore.
Nobody wants to do it any longer. And a time like this, but there's a movie that talks about tribal mark, why it's been done, why people should, is it necessary that people should get tribal marks now? The movie is Alakiti. It's a movie by Prodigy and Pence Communication, and this movie had an AMVCA nomination. So for movies like this,
that tell stories,
good about
stories,
our life, good stories about
our heritage,
culture,
our culture,
about our way of life,
and not just good stories, positive,
like,
so that we don't sell Africa as bad people. Like, there are good things people that still happen here.
There's a culture in Africa where they call it the oral fraternity. In Alakiti, oral fraternity, these people, they tend to say when they see a lady, they'll kill the lady. So, but in Alakiti, the Oro cult met a lady that was about to give birth to a child. In the middle of the night, she was stuck somewhere, a car is bad, and they helped her with the delivery process. But everybody believes that, okay, when you meet Oro, then you're dead. But movies are supposed to correct the ills of the society. So now with a movie like this, so you guys need to see Alakiti. You guys need to see Alakiti, directed by Abiodun Jimoh. He had an AMVCA nomination last year. And so, we have good movies. We have movies that talks about our belief. There's another movie, Somewhere in the Dark. Like, it's a dark psychological thriller that talks about reincarnation, African belief in the dead, and so many things like that. But these are stories that talks about our lives. So if we can do more of those kinds of... If we can do more of movies like that, then get a stronger distribution network, get more fund into our movies. Even if these movies cannot be produced by an individual, let's have a strong team coming together, with a team with common goal, coming together and producing these movies. Then we can actually channel our effort into distributing it. See, the Americans, the British people, the Spanish people, the French people, they are interested in our story. They want to know, they know Africans, like, they value African stories. So, but we need to know how to package ourselves. We need to know how to present ourselves to them. Our hairstyle, our way of dressing, our clothes, everything. See, these people do not have them, so we are special in a way, and we need to get the fact that we're special, so we need to take our stories to them.
Wow. This is big. This is really, really, really insightful. I like the message you're sending. The movie should actually be sending the right messages and not, the wrong ones. Okay, our time is almost up, and I'm not done with all my questions, so I think we should just wait it out. Since we have, so let's just go on, since we didn't start early enough. So I need to. Right, no problem. Tell me, what are the challenges you have faced in your journey as a producer, as an actor? What are the challenges? For example, I want you to explore. You've talked a little about your production, the producer side. So let's delve into you as an actor now. So what have been your challenges as an actor?
Seriously, the first thing as an actor, seriously, it's.
Are you cold? Should we turn off the AC?
Yeah.
Okay, please.
Seriously, Lagos rain everywhere. The weather is crazy. So, as an actor, the first thing is, I studied English at the University of Ilorin.
Okay.
So, being a graduate, and you decided to go into movie, can be funny, because after the university education in a country like Nigeria, people expect you to just get a paid employment and just start getting money. Start a life and stuff like that. But I chose to go to film school after my NYSC.
Wow.
So when I got to film school, another round of hustle. So after then, I had to just like try to find my feet. I left Ilorin. I came down to Lagos. So trying to know how things are gonna be. Auditions from one place to another, going from one place to another, trying to find your feet, trying to get a production outfit, trying to get chosen for auditions. I've been to several auditions where we have to be like 500 people lining up to just get things done. And when I was able to even get some one or two things done, and seriously, let me quickly share an experience. I went for an audition, I got picked, and seriously, I went with the last money I had on me. It can be funny. I'm just saying this out today. Like, I had just like 500 naira on me, and I went for an audition, and that was just the money I had for the weekend.
Wow.
So that wasn't really bad because of the passion I have for entertainment, because of the passion I have for acting. So I just went for the audition. I did the audition. I went back home. And the following week, I got a call back that, oh, you've been treating. I was like, oh my God, it's worth it at last.
Yeah.
And when I got back to the place and the director just came, he said he was not available when the audition was done. And he said, where are the guys that were caught for this role, Seth? All of you line up. And we had no choice now.
Because, yeah.
So we just stood there, and this guy was just like, I think I need just one of you. I need someone that is fat.
Whoa.
Really? Like, really? And we just went home. We went back home.
Are you serious? It was disappointing.
It was, but hello. Like,
you just
continues.
have to dust yourself up and
just have to continue. So, like, so many challenges, like you having to, like, you have to just do a lot of things. You're not in your comfort zone. You're not, just for the fact that you have a passion, you have a dream. You just want to
just keep taking so many things.
It derives you of your freedom, of your time.
Wow.
There was a time I had to like double up my hustle with teaching. I had to teach, and I had to do so many things just to combine. And most times when you are going to locations, you have to just find a way to tell them, okay, I want to go on set. And
because you're shuttling doing this and doing that, so it wasn't easy.
It wasn't really easy.
Wow.
It wasn't at all. It wasn't at all. Like, you just have to. And so many times you go for production, you don't even get paid. And they'll tell you, we are helping you. Stuff like that. Yes. Like they are helping you.
Like they're doing you a favor.
They're doing you a favor. So you just have to really cope with a lot of things, because you know where you're going to. And the fact, this is like a very, very important one. When people start getting to see you on screen, that is where the problem lies now. Everybody believes you are rich. Yeah.
Okay, so when they start seeing you on TV, they say you have money.
And that's another challenging part.
I think that's general with entertainment. It's not just
general with entertainment, because when they start seeing you on TV, they're like, hey, this guy is now on TV. This guy don't blow, don't get money. Like, seriously. And you start receiving calls like, how far now? Like, make I send my account number. Really?
Story of our life.
Like, serious story of our life, story of an entertainer, story of our life. It's really, really crazy. And discipline. Like, it's challenging.
To be disciplined while you're still there.
To be disciplined while you're still there. Because if you are not disciplined, like, you actually fall out. That's why some people, talent can actually take you to the top, but humility, discipline will sustain you. It will keep you there.
Wow.
So, but one thing is, challenges is just part of our life, because according to Denzel Washington, he said, if it were easy, there will be no Denzel Washington. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship.
Hey.
Like, seriously, ease is a greater threat. So
our motivational speaker.
I enjoy the difficult aspect, because I prepared myself for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I prepared myself for it, because I just knew it wasn't really going to be so smooth. I know you come into an industry where it's a crazy world out there, so I just prepared myself for so many things, and I knew, okay, if everything were coming easy, I might not even value like what I really want. So I might actually get there and just think, yeah, I got there, I got everything on a platter of gold, So, and I might actually just lose it. So it's a building process.
Okay.
It's a building process. So it makes you stronger every day. It makes you a better person. So that's just it for me.
So the challenges make you stronger and
Yeah,
they make
it definitely makes you stronger.
better. Okay, I like that. Okay, so how can movie producers help upcoming acts? Because you've mentioned some of the challenges now. So now, how can the people who can help you actually help you?
Yeah, for those that can help you, see, being a movie producer, especially in a country like Nigeria, it's really not so easy for you to invest in upcoming actors, because most times when you want to see a movie now and you do not see the popular faces, at some point you might even be discouraged, like, I don't know these people, me, I don't want to watch their movie. But when you see the popular faces, you be like, even if the movie eventually is not interesting, you still want to watch at first. So but I think movie producers should also just be passionate about upcoming talents, because those that are popular today too, they were given opportunities. Some people gave them opportunities to do what they are good at right now. So you just have to, even if you cannot use them like 10, 15 of them in the movie, you can use one, 2, 3, just bring them into your movie and let people see them. Let people see them.
At least give them that platform, impact their lives as well.
Yeah. So and this is one credit I'll give to the head of the creative director at Prodigy and Pens Communication, and the CEO Abiodun Jimo. When Abiodun Jimo met me, it was like when I met him, he was like, okay, we can actually move along. I just told him I wanted to feature in one of his series then. Like, I saw the series and I liked it. I would like to feature in this. And he was like, okay, don't worry. I'll bring you into Prodigy and Pens Communication and you work with us. And from there, we started working together. And Abiodun Jimo is someone, like the first movie I did with him was Somewhere in the Dark, and he got an AMVCA award. Wow. And I acted in that movie. And so for someone like that, to like someone nobody knows coming from somewhere, and just tried to place him in a movie.
So he really gave you that, that
platform. He gave me a platform, and every time he's shooting a movie, okay, David, you're going to be there. You're going to have this role from 1 scene, 2 scenes, 3 scenes to 4 scenes to 5 scenes. We did an Mnet production. We did 2 movies for African Magic, original movies. Okay. They were commissioned to Prodigy and Pens Communication, the sociopath and the counselor. And imagine I played a supporting role in the sociopath. Like, seriously. So, and pushing the brand and so like, and so last year I won the Best of Nollywood Award for Revelation of the Year Male. Wow. And it's because someone gave me a platform.
So they
gave me a platform to showcase my talent, to showcase the fact that okay, there is a new talent coming up, and it started from when I had my first nomination at the City People Movie Award last year too for Revelation of the Year. Okay. Although I didn't win that category, but someone won, and it was just like the nomination was something, because looking at it then, I had just been like 2 years in the industry and I had my first nomination. I had my second nomination just like the following month. I had my first win December last year. So it was just like that. So
it was like back to back.
It was just back to back. The nomination came, the production came, and the award came. So it was just because someone gave me a platform. Someone believed in my dream. So and if the person kept saying, okay, you're not ripe, you can't do it now, so I would never do it. So someone gave me a platform to do it. So I think producers should just help actors
to get to that
stage. Get there, please.
Okay, I think I agree with you. Give them that opportunity, to be there. Important. Okay, so our time is already fast spent, but let's talk about your movie, Keto.
Yeah, Keto.
So your movie Keto, how was producing that?
Yeah, it was seriously, like, it was, for me, it was fun. It was fun. It was easy, because even although Keto took me out of my comfort zone, I had to travel down to Oyo State, to Fidelity, to produce this movie. But I always said something. See, I have an amazing team.
Okay.
I'll keep saying it. I have an amazing team. So we worked together. So, and teamwork will help your dream work. So when you have a dream and you have a good team, so the work is going to come out perfect. So we all worked together, and it didn't even make me feel so much pressure being a director, being the producer, because I had to work as a producer and I worked as a lead character. So combining those two together could be actually crazy and tasking for some people. But since I have a team, there is a good division of labor between everybody. So
it was
we
easy.
all know what we're supposed to do. So it was easy for me to just deliver my character and to just get the movie done.
Tell me what inspires you.
Yeah, what inspires me is what happens around me, what I feel, the society. And one thing that inspires me to do stuff is music.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you listen to music a lot?
Yeah, I listen to music. There's a kind of music like I listen to R&B, souls, alternative music. Yeah, so,
Wow, that's good. Okay, so finally tell me, what are you doing as a person to secure your financial future?
As a person, first thing is I have this kind of thing. I already told myself, see, David, you being an entertainer, you being an actor, you need to understand that you have a life. Like you have a personal life.
Okay.
So I have given myself like, okay, this is the distinction between my life, and I am very, very true to myself.
Okay.
I don't live above my means. See, if I am supposed to, this is the kind of person I am. If I have, let's say I have ₦1 million now.
Okay.
And I'm supposed to get a car, and the car is worth like, let's say like ₦1 million. So I would decide to get a car of 1 million naira. I would not get a car of 10 million naira because I want to show people that
I've arrived.
I have arrived.
Okay.
I am being true to myself. I save money.
Okay.
The little I have, I invest again.
Okay.
I do investment. I just save my money and I invest. I don't tend to show like it's a discipline. Like I'm just being financially, I'm disciplined. So I just want to know, okay, so that eventually I do not want to run into a kind of problem. I don't want to run into debt, because I remember I watched one of the problem, and Eclipse was actually talking about you can actually be in 20 billion naira fund even before you make 1 million naira.
Yes,
so
that's
if
true.
If you're not careful, so for someone like me, I already told myself, okay, this is the kind of life I want to choose. I want to be an inspiration to people. I don't want to live a fake life. So it's something that lives with me. So the way I live my life, I'm not living a fake life. Okay. When I have, and I made my family understand, okay, this is how the industry is. This is how things. This is the way we get money. There are some of the things. So
they understand.
I'm not putting unnecessary pressure on myself.
On yourself. So they're not thinking you have everything.
You have everything right now.
Because you're now on TV.
And even the things I get, I make sure, okay, I come up with ideas, then let me turn this around. Okay, maybe I'll be producing another movie. Okay, if I'm not producing a movie, what else can I do to get money? What else can I do to secure my financial life? So online business, so many other things that you can do. So just try to be true to yourself.
Wow. I like that. Just try to be true to yourself. So what is your final words to the people, to all the upcoming acts, and
for every upcoming act, say just be yourself. Be yourself. It also is going to pay. So far you're in the right channel. Please do not choose this industry because you see someone doing it. You have to choose it because you love it, because you have passion for it. Because if you don't have passion for it, you're going to run away from it. And if you keep running and coming back, you don't discover yourself. Follow your passion, like with determination. Like you make your decision, you're determined, then you're going to develop at it. So just be true to yourself. Don't live above your means, please. It's very, very important, because when people get to see you every day and they've seen your video, hey guy, they like, and you start feeling pompous, like, people are saying, I should not be doing this, I should not be doing that. Hello. Hello. Okay, just try and be true to yourself. And please, discipline is very important. It's very important. No matter the talent you have, try to be disciplined, because when you are not disciplined, it's going to be a big problem, because people do not want to work with people that cannot be taught, people that they cannot really work with. So you have to be disciplined. Life is not a bed of roses, so there will be ups and downs. So just try to relax. Have a good mentor. Respect your mentors. Respect the people that have been there before you. Because there's a lot you can get from experience, from people's experience. Even if you're doing better than some people, it doesn't mean they do not have better experience, because where you are going to, they've been there. So we just try to be humble.
And I think that's the word.
Be humble. It works. Like so many people. I tell people, like, I studied English in school. I didn't study filmmaking. So when I got to the industry and I met some people that are not, even some of them are not even educated, but they have to teach me some things, I'll just listen.
Yes.
Because hello, I didn't study film. This man has been in the film industry for years, let me learn from him. If it were to be English now, let me stay in my class, or let me stay somewhere and be blowing your grammar. But just come here and just do your thing, learn from people, and just you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Wow, awesome interview.
Yeah,
I really had a great time talking to you. Thank you so much for
being here too.
Thank you so much for being on the show. So from Insights Radio, we wish you all the best in your journey as a producer, as an actor.
Much.
I want to see you taking all the biggest awards in the very near future. Yeah, so thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you guys, for watching us via Instagram. Thank you for joining in. For those of you listening via the radio, thank you so much. Please remember to follow us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It is all at Insights Radio. We do this every Friday from 12 o'clock to 12:30 in the afternoon. The show is the business side of entertainment, and it was with David, the producer and actor here in the studio. So till I come your way same time next week, my name is Kewe Akindola. Do have a very, very great weekend.